let's head into the drafting phase.
Yeah, ang mga bans natin, by the way, for DR Esports, they banned out Yasuo and Kali. And on the side of VVV, they banned out Corki and Rakan. So those are champions being taken away from the game. And first pick, Alistar here for DR Esports, responded by a Camille and Zaya here for VVV.
Yes, and I think that's a good pick for the VVV. They're taking always the Brom. Yun naman yung lagi nilang support na ginagamit. It's either na binaband yung Brom nila or they're going to take that Alistar. Per Rox dito, alam naman natin sa DR Esports, isa si Rox sa mga gumagamit talaga ng support, and yung ban dito is, binand ng VVV is Rakan kasi yun yung pinaka-laging ginagamit talaga ni Rox.
Yeah, and nakita natin naman yung performance niya kanina sa previous game. Yung Rakan pick talaga naging crucial yun because of the team fight potential na bibigyan with a quickness and grand entrance. So now, nalibre yung kanyang Alistar because of the Rakan pick, and that was an opportunity for him to take this champion to have that advantage in terms of team fight kasi makunat nga naman talaga ito, and double engage na sila dito with the Olaf. And now, dadagdagan pa ata nila with the Vi and Oriana for that Shockwave team fight potential. Pero good response din dito by VVV, having that disengage with the Gragas cast and the Brom as well for the anti-engage. Kasi yung Eagle Spacer nga naman talaga, sobrang big deal in terms of slowing down the enemies, knocking them up, preventing them from engaging. Pero, ganda ng picks nila dito.
Yup, and ang ganda talaga ng picks ng VVV dito. Actually, they have the damage output, the crowd control, plus the Camille, who is very independent in the BR lane. But for their last pick is gonna be the Aurelion Sol. Isa yun sa mga masasakit talaga as mid. Kaya-kaya nyo din tapatan. Oh no, Zed! Actually, they took the time to take the Zed. Kasi mas masakit naman talaga kung Oriana yung katabi mo, tas Zed, mas mabilis mag-clear yun ng minion waves and mas masakit yung damage sa early.
Yeah, and split push potential as well is really high on this champion, especially when nakuha siya ng early snowball. So I think there will be a priority in the mid lane as well. Same with the game a while ago, and next play esports, kita natin yung same. May Gragas, may Zed, so most probably this will be a strategy to be utilized by VVV, but very nice pick here by DR Esports securing that Wukong. So ang dami nilang crowd control dito, ang dami nilang engage. Medyo mahirapan ata dito ang VVV preventing the engage here from DR Esports kasi meron silang Cyclone, meron silang Headbutt Pulverize, tapos meron pang Shockwave.
Yup, yun talaga ang pinanlaban dito ng DR Esports is the crowd control. Nonetheless, VVV have a good damage output, so kung mauuna talaga sila lahat sa mga objective and rotation, plus the good clash na ibibigay nila sa atin dito sa first game nila, it's gonna be a very interesting game. I mean, lagi ko kasing nakakasila DR Esports. Ewan ko bakit doon ako lagi natatawa. So parang alam ko na lang yung rotation nila. But anyways, it's gonna be a first game, best of 3 series, guys. This DR Esports going against with that VVV. Ang haba kasi pag sinabi yung VVV.
Pero guys, speaking of teams, make sure to cast your votes din sa comment section natin. Support your teams, guys. Support these teams competing today, going for that top spot. Kasi ito nga naman, napakaganda ng lineup ng both teams natin. Very team fight based ang composition nila. But we have the Zed here in the mid lane, kaya medyo may side lane threat din tayo dito. Kasi ang ganda nga naman talaga ng outplay potential nito with the Zed, with that death mark.
That's true. And yes, don't forget guys, this tournament is sponsored by Realme, Logitech G, Ginoo Clothing, MW Play. Pa-e-play, man, diba? And also, supporting na mga page natin na User Gaming and as well as Mr. Beast PH.
Let's go! But speaking of Beast, alright, Headbuster being invested by Rock, trying to just annoy the enemy, showing his potential in terms of using that Alistar. Kumagat na natin mag-level pa kayo, parang level 2 kami. May pulverize na yan.
So, knowing Alistar sa early game talaga, parang hindi siya ganun ka-effective, diba? Pero when it comes to the mid-game, napakaganda ng potential niya when it comes to the crowd control, lalo na kapag talagang binato ka niya far away from his teammates, ang tagal talaga bago makapag-respond ulit. That's the thing about Alistar, napakaganda ng tank. They capitalize the Alistar always in the tournament kasi very tanky and he's very efficient in pangsira sa mga positioning ng enemy team.
Yeah, and also tower diving is essential as well. It's very easy to do that with an Alistar because of that unbreakable will. Lots of damage to do, so kahit ilang tower shots pa yan. Double of the tower shots of using a champion too. Ganun yung kaya niyang saluhin. Kaya it will be a lot easier for them to engage. Speaking of the game, just engaging in the mid lane, driving a lot of damage from that Wukong. The Orianna doing some slows as well, so nice trading here by both teams. But Pulverize being dodged here by VVV, so they will just move on to that Scuttle Crab instead, securing that distance over that bot side river. And now they turn their hands into this Braum, forcing him to disengage. Same with Zaya, so good threat here by VR Esports.
Yes, VR Esports is really good at getting objectives, and plus, really maganda if they got that scuttler talaga. They're more efficient in ganking, in deciding, especially before that 3-minute mark or 4-minute mark, bago sila mag-reset. Mas magandang magagang para naman ma-burn yung flash, yung skill ng anyone hero. Do you think about VR Esports, sa tingin mo, napakaganda ba ng yung lineup nila sa early game?
I think in the early game, they kind of have an advantage, more of punishing and continuing of overstep, and speaking of overstep, they're going to get here, and the moment to get the first blood, by the move onto that Braum, and now, they have the ulti from the Alistar, double kill na nakuha rito ng Wukong, no problem with the dive. The Alistar is very tanky, and they managed to secure 2 kills against VVV.
Yes, and before that year, that's a good objective for them, di ba? And kasi nakita natin dito sa ward spot talaga, hindi talaga makikita dun yung Wukong eh. Definitely, parang dun nila sa labas na brush nilagay. Kaya naman, napakagandang spot yun for the junglers to actually do a tower dive. Plus, yung sinabi mo nga kanina, si Alistar maganda talaga yun sa pang tower dive.
And because of those 2 kills, ang laking snowball to for the Wukong. So, he will have no problem going head-to-toe with the Gragas. So, a lot of objective threat coming in with the Wukong now with that Guardian Angel being purchased early into the game. Kaya, speaking of engaged, nagiging problem talaga yung Wukong. He will have no problem. He has that second life with Guardian Angel. He has that command protect from the Orianna as well. So, very nice. Oh, still engaged. That's going to be a kill here. Onto the bottom lane. Alistar being taken away here, away from his ADC. And now, there might be a re-engage here by the Wukong. But he's spotted here by the Braum. So, that's going to be a kill here.
Yeah, that's true. Para sa Wukong, it's gonna be aggressive for him because of the Guardian Angel yung sinuha niya. And he's trying to get that dagger, a follow-up. Not only the shockwave, but no follow-up because I think you're going to prepare for that dragon.
Yeah, a shockwave took them a little bit, forcing them to disengage away from this dragon, and it will be secured now by VR Esports uncontested. Although there's a good kill by the Camille, a little bit awkward here using that hook shot. Okay, disengage lang siya. Pero,
yep. Yeah, hindi na niya tinanay yung contest, maybe because it's the ocean break, so hindi nila masyadong talagang iniisip yun, but there's gonna be a potential dunk again onto the bottom lane na papaligitan yung Braum, and as well as that Saya on the ultimate, but still the tower dive is on point here from that Wukong. Braum is gonna die, and that's another secure kill from the side of the GM.
grabe, another fantastic tower dive there because of the Alistar once again, that unbreakable will, taking all those damage, and they managed to secure 2 kills again here in the Dragon Lane, but good response again by VVV, securing a tower of their own in the Baron lane.
Yup, they just do a trade here in Wild Rift. Napaka-uso yan yung mag-trade ka na lang, lalo na kapag talagang dehado kayo sa ganks. And Wukong, ang dami niya crowd control, kaya naman sobrang easy lang sa kanya mag-pick off ng mga enemy teams. Especially Saya, ayaw nila talaga mag-earn ng item.
Yeah, and at almost 6 minutes into the game, we're seeing 2K gold advantage still for GR Esports. Not really a lot, but it's giving them the advantage that they need to apply pressure, especially on objective controls. And speaking of objectives, there's going to be a general spot now in the top side of the map, and GR Esports are looking to establish vision control over this objective. They're actually starting it pretty early, but good response again by VVV. Getting the damage done onto the Dragon Lane Tier 1 tower. They will try to secure it as the answer
team has
to
slain the
Esports.
Rift Herald.
But your Esports is actually pushing the top third
lost
again,
the
and they secure that Rift Herald and going in for that middle lane. Objective-wise today, guys, very chill. Actually, very chill yung game nila ngayon. They just wanted to finish the game really by requesting a lot of turrets, and this is a good thing. Camille here trying to see the turret. Third lane na pumasok dito ang VVV, and it's gonna be another turret down for them.
Yeah, second charge here by the Restelo, getting some damage done onto the tier 2 tower. And now, that's going to be 3-4-2 tower destroyed here in favor of VR Esports. So that's a little bit of some gold. The gold lead now is increasing a little bit onto 3,000, maybe 3,500 gold. And this allows them to rotate more all over the map because they already destroyed the tier 1 towers of all lanes. So they have a little bit of access onto the red side and blue side jungle of VVV.
Yep, and I think for VR Esports is that they're just thinking the communication is the key for them. Like kapag nakikita nila the VVV is actually pushing onto the bottom lane, they're securing the mid. And for sure for this time, mahahawakan pa nila yung map and they can actually a bet drop.
It's actually a really good tactic that Dragon is doing. Split pushing into the side lanes, applying pressure, shoving some waves, denying some gold onto the members of VR Esports to gain even a little bit of an advantage. So also the Camille, split pushing onto the bottom side. So that's a really good advantage that VVV are doing because they are really good in terms of split push potential, getting that duel advantage because in terms of team fight, they're a little bit behind because of that. Oh, okay. Forcing the flash onto the Orianna. That's a little bit ambitious, but good disengage by the Orianna. Pero, there's an engage here onto the Jhin. Forcing that shield. Will he die? The answer is no. And now, that's going to be a kill here onto the Zed. And now, Wukong is on a rampage. At 8 minutes, he got all the kills. Grabe yun.
Yup, and to think about it, even VR Esports, sama-sama talaga sila. And for sure, Camille here is now pushing the opportunity for Camille to push the top turret. But still, Olaf is on the way there to stop Camille. But I think they're going to contest this break because they have to. Kailangan din naman nila ng isang objective because this is an infernal break. Let's see if there's ooh, that was a nice close from Alistar. He took the ultimate of the Bronx, chasing in everyone. VVV on the score, but I see there's a lot of mispositioning here. It's about to oh, that was a nice lead from that Saya. Here comes the ultimate of Camille, but still the barrier is on point, but another lane. And the table has been turning around. And mga of VVV, and now VVV is trying to have a free hit. But still, patay pa din ang isang Saya and closely for that passive of that
insane.
Of that Zed. Wow. That was a long clash actually.
That was a long team fight. A very extended one.
I know.
But at the end of that team fight, it is VVV winning, standing on top of that team fight, getting 5 kills in exchange for just 3 in a 4v5 team fight. Kasi medyo late na dun yung Zed. Pero nakahabol siya dahil napatay siya kanina. Pero after that, ang ganda ng outplay na ginawa niya. The kiting as well by the Zaya with that Feather Storm used defensively, and yung kiting niya with that movement speed, creating some distance away from the Olaf. And since wala nang flash yung Olaf, invest niya, kailangan niya talaga niya lumapit, and yung undertone niya since na-nerf na rin, hindi na siya gaano slow. The
sacrifice of Zaya did paid off for that Zed, and the thing is, yun yung maganda kasi napansin ko na talaga ang pangat ng positioning nila doon sa may Riverside. Medyo nakakagulo doon. Pero ayun na nga, habang pa yung Zed, just the thing about it. Micromanagement is the key. Sometimes to team fight. That was a good story.
Grabe, they're trying to pick here onto the bottom lane. That's going to be a guaranteed kill by the Zed. He's on the rampage right now. A while ago, it was the Wukong that's on the rampage. Now, it is Dragon.
Yeah, isang pagkakamalan talaga sa GR side. Everything will turn around, and they have to be very much attentive here kasi leading ng GR Esports dito. Pero dun, paano ba makabangon? VVV knows.
Yeah, VVV know how to utilize their advantage. They're split pushing onto the side lanes right now. Camille and Zed doing a really good job shoving out the waves, pressuring the top lane and the bottom lane as well. Zed here is cutting up the wave to have that damage onto the tower by the minions. And now, VR Esports are responding to the gank in the top lane, and they will secure a kill onto the Camille.
The that's a good thing that it takes Camille, but the military is down here, even though Wukong is trying to survive. The team fight is from the ultimate of Saya, pero here, very late kasi itong isang Alistar, but still nakasling pa rin doon ng isang Jean. And that's a good trade for me, I mean, pero mas maganda yung trade talaga ng VVV dito kasi even though lahat sila nag-full force dun kay Camille, they took the middle turret.
Yeah, that was 2 kills picked up here by VVV Esports. Plus, they're trying to get the Baron now after VVV managed to secure in middle tier 1 tower. And now, before even the wave catches, here in the bottom lane, VVV Esports already got the Baron, so they defend na nila ito a lot more easier, and they will look to defend this even more, gain some advantage in terms of gold, scale up, and delay the game more. Kaya tingnan natin kung anong gagawin nila dito as a response to, in terms of team fight, kasi ang laking talagang tulong in terms of damage and stats ang nabibigay dito ng ng Baron buff. And now as the third objective is about to spawn, it's going to be a Cloud Dragon to be spawned in a few seconds. Let's see what both teams will do here kasi wala pang vision established dito sa objective na ito. Both teams are just trying to shove out the lanes in the Baron lane, mid lane, and bottom lane as well. But there might be a team fight. There is a guaranteed team fight that will happen here.
Yeah, there is kasi nakatago doon si Rush. So, when nag-overextend dito yung DR Esports, they might as well engage, but they don't want to engage here. They wanted to push the middle turret. And here comes Lam, makapunta yung Wukong, but trying to have a Guardian Angel has been wrong here. The ultimate of that Camille, that was a good ultimate, but no follow-up here from Zonya. Flash out, trying to focus on that Zed. But then again, here comes a flash kill again of that of that Jean. And they're going to win with that
Napaganda ng ginawa doon ng VR Esports. Kiting out, even the Zed, even the Camille, managed to defend their carries against the strong members of VVV, and this allowed them to win the team fight, allowed them to push the lane, and they will secure the first game in this best-of-3 series against VVV.
Yeah, and yeah, congratulations to DR.
Fantastic na performance doon ng DR Esports, na nakita natin talaga yung mga galing ng both teams na ito sa ating laban na ito. And grabe, napaka-crucial talaga din doon na nakuha ng kills ng Wukong kasi ang laki ng potential na gawa niya and impact sa game. Pero ano masasabi mo doon? Sobrang intense talaga eh.
Very much intense for the DR Esports. Actually, it's good comeback, but we're gonna give this to our analysis. Auto Luz, that napakagwapo. Let's go!
Hey, salamat, Julia. Si Julia po na mahilig sa Herald Anderson. Alright, thank you, Julia and Gian Gaming. Again, guys, another epic fight. In this time, eto mga tol, laglagan na to. DR Esports versus VVV. Kung sino yung manalo rito, mag-a-advance sa losers bracket finals, which will be facing Apex Predator tomorrow. So, very big stakes ang pinaglalabanan ng dalawang team na to. Now, let's look at how it went. First off, syempre, check natin yung mga bans, and we see DR Esports respecting yung Yasuo ni Dragon, tol. Yung Will of D ni Dragon, yung tatay ni Luffy, bawal ka muna mag-Yasuo kasi kanina medyo marot yung Yasuo mo eh. So, ayun, target ban, and Akali will also be banned. Syempre, standard yung Corki and Rakan. Now, because of those bans, nag-open na ngayon yung baka ni Rox. So, ito kasi yung kagandahan dito sa DR Esports eh. Number 1 talaga na most pick na support ni Rox eh, itong si Alistar, na kapag tinandem niya pa rito sa napaka-happening si Jin ni Gaspel, talaga naman pwedeng mo nang iwan. Pero ang kagandahan pa talaga sa kanila is dahil nga sila yung meron superstar bot laner or superstar dragon laner, sinusupplement pa sila ngayon ni Darthas, and early game, early stages, napaka-solido nung simula nila. 4-0 or 4-1 nagsimula yung laban na yun, talagang in favor yung jungle matchup para kay Darthas at the early stages. Nakabawi naman yung VVV, pero, well, kinapos pa rin. Let's look at the gold graph. Silipin natin kung ano nangyari. Ayan na. So, ito yung ito yung simula ng snowball, mga kaibigan. Kitang-kita naman natin sa ilalim, walang objective na nakuha. Itong kalaban, itong VVV Esports. So, DR Esports really have the control of the game. Meron mga slight dips. And ginawa ng VVV dito mga tol is yung composition na meron 1-3-1 split. Pwede kasi na lang ihiwalay si Zed, which is nakita naman natin napaka-effective kanina, Chulay. And pwede rin nilang ihiwalay yung top laner nila, which actually opened up, a pick on the top side. Yung Camille medyo napa-overextend at pinakash ka agad yun ng DR Esports. So yung DR Esports, pagkapitas nila sa taas, transition sila sa mid, may napitas ulit, saka sila nakakuha ng Baron, and from that point on, alam nyo na, ilista nyo na mga tol. So let's look at the damage breakdown mga tol. At yung damage breakdown natin dito, Gospel pa rin ang sabi nga natin, ito si Gospel, baga superstar quality talaga na AD carry ng DR Esports. And well, kudos din naman sa battle sa kanyang katunggali na si Demon Kite. So this is actually a battle of the ADCs. Kita naman natin yung yung skirmish sa gitna kanina. Late dumating si Dragon, pero it wasn't really a problem because Demon Kite was there to deal the damage, and that mainly is the reason why kung bakit baga dumikit yung laban bandang gitna dahil nga sa gawang performance na itong Shaya player na si Demon Kite. So next game natin mga tol, kailangan nating i-watch out itong laban ng AD carries na sina Gospel at si Demon Kite dahil kahit medyo napapanish sa bot lane itong si Demon Kite at si Hero, nakakapalag pa rin talaga sa mid game itong AD carry ng VVV. So, paano kapag nagpantay or walang mapanish no sa next game? Baka makakita tayo ng explosive fights after explosive fights. So, sige, balikan natin last time around yung champions para isipan natin kung ano ang magiging plano rito ng VVV para maitabla itong laban at may force pa ang game number 3. Because then again, guys, this is a do or die para sa pagparehong kupunan. VVV Esports and DR Esports, one more match lost for them, and that's it. That's their tournament life. So, yeah, ang bagay talaga to. Look at this. VVV, 2, 4, and 6, highest damage death in the game, and then nandiyan din si Dragon. So, nandiyan pa rin yung potential ng VVV. So, this is really going to be a close fight. If you're going to ask me kung anong prediction ko, guys, I think we are in for game 3.